Morning. Uh, how is everybody? Today we have a super sunshiny day. It feels so good. I have my windows cracked, so if you guys hear noise, then that is why. But today I would like to talk about there is no wrong way to do van life. No right or wrong way to do van life. And I come to the conclusion, you guys, that there just really isn't. Just like in life in general, there's no right or wrong way to do van life. It took me a while to realize that. Unfortunately, I feel kind of slow, but it did. It did. I had this mentality, this mindset that van life had to be a certain way. And if you didn't do it that way, then you're not really a van lifer. It's either like 0 or 100 for me. I don't know. My brain works weird, guys. But yeah, as you come in, give me the thumbs up, say hi in the comments, all that kind of good stuff, and let's sip on a little bit of coffee. Oh, let me turn this around. Oh my goodness. So, so y'all can see my sticker. I'll flip it this way so I don't have to constantly turn it. But anyhow, yeah. So my first idea of van life was, I mean, you have to go hardcore. Like that's it. No storage unit, no home base, no nothing. Like if you're gonna do van life, then you're gonna do van life, right? Like you're gonna be in your van, car life, van life, RV life, whatever, right? But van life. Yeah, I was that intense. I was about to say insane, but maybe I was that like laser focused, like so analytical. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Now, years later, after experimenting and living on the road and doing it full time for a bit, doing it part time for another bit, and kind of going back and forth, having actual homes, having RVs, etc., etc., etc. And now I see it as there's no right or wrong way. If you want to live for one day in your van out the year, then do that. If you want to live for 2 days out the year, then do that. For a week, for a month, for a whole year straight, and then go into an apartment for the next year, and then go back to your van for a year. And however you want to do it, it depends on you. And for me, what I plan on doing in the future, I would love to try that LTVA, at least when maybe next year. We'll see, maybe next year. Or for the, what is it called? I think they start in September. So maybe this it'll be at the end of this year. But like September through, when is it? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, till about April, really. September to through April, okay? So somewhere around there, the 7 months, I think I may try it, if not the following year, but I'm super tempted to try it at least for a little while and see what's good, right? Because for $180, hopefully the price doesn't go up anytime soon. But for $180, you guys, to live somewhere for 7 months. Of course, you also have all your other bills, right? You have your food, your car insurance, maintenance, cell phone. What else do I have? That might be it. I mentioned food, right? But yeah, like I'm really, really tempted. I have to calculate and see what I actually would spend and save up for it. Save up for it. But yeah, there's no right way or wrong way to do van life, guys. If you want to do it for one day out the year, then do that. I'm I'm more I'm more free. I'm not so structured. so intense as I used to be. But yeah, you guys say hi. I see a few of you on here. Say hi. I'm curious to see who's on here. But are you guys van lifers? Do you want to do van life? How do you want to do van life? Do you already have a van? Do you have a car, an SUV, an RV? I've been wanting to do the meetups, but just for one reason or another, I have not been able to, unfortunately. But that would be fun, at least to experience that once, just to have that in my head, to just experience it. That would be fun. It's not something that I would like to do year after year after year, at least in my head. I don't think so, because I like to be more by myself. I don't like to do like so many meetups after meetups after meetups, and usually they're scheduled, a bunch of them during the year, and then having to go from one place to another, and like more gas money. So like, plus needing a job, saving money, paying bills, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. So most of the time I have not been able to go to any kind of meetup. But yeah, I would like to try at least once for even a few months and see what it's about, the LTVA. Are any of you guys going? That would be fun to do my own meetup. My gosh, wouldn't that be crazy to do my own meetup? I don't know if I'm there yet, but that would be cool to do my own meetup. The DiasFrugalLife 2024. I know there's quite a bit of people, but they have way more subscribers than I do. But a meetup would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Would you guys go to that? I know some of you can't really leave your area. And then where would I have my meetup? I don't know, like a meet and greet. It would have to be, if I do one, I would have to do one like in the San Diego area, and then one in like the Texas area, maybe Dallas, Fort Worth area. And then if I do end up going to the LTVAs, then I would do one there too. Those would be my main hubs, I guess I would call them. My main areas to do any kind of meetup if I do a meetup. And then I'll have to purchase different things and have stickers for you guys and all kinds of stuff. Like, I think that would be fun. That would be fun, at least for like a couple days, or have it for, I would be there for at least a few days and then have the meetup maybe a weekend. I don't know. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, you can put them in the comments. But yeah, I don't know. There's 9 of you guys and I don't have one comment. Is my thing messing up? Oh Lord. But yeah, this now I'm like almost the complete opposite of what I was. Like the stages in life, the mentality in life that you go through is crazy. To look back and remember who I was in my 20s, who I was in my 30s, and who I am now in my 40s. So different. It's so different. Just like in life, there's no right or wrong way to live your life. Everybody is different. Everybody has different likes and dislikes and needs and wants. So yeah, I'm just looking at I think it's a Ram RV. It might be Winnebago. It is super cute. It's in front of me right now because I'm at an RV park, and we have, every once in a while, we have different rigs pop up. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. This one is like a little Sprinter van looking, and it's got the soft pop-up that goes up. It's so cute, and it's more like a red burgundy. I love those colors. You can just see like the tip of it. Maybe I should take a walk around so y'all can see where I'm at. That might be kind of fun. I don't know if y'all can see that. See just the tip of the iceberg right there. That is super cute. Maybe I should do a little, why not, right? Here in a little bit, I'll take a walk around my RV park just so y'all can see. It's a super tiny little park, but it's super cute. Then you guys can see all the rigs, see what I get to see every day. That would be fun, right? If I drive, it'll take like 1 minute. If I walk, it might take 5 to 10 minutes. Let's go for a walk. Let me put you on my little stand here. Stick on there. All right, y'all. Let's take a little walk. See what I see. And then y'all can see the cute little ram that I'm talking about here. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. So if you guys ever stay in Barstow, I highly recommend this RV park. But it's got the bathroom. For the ladies, it's on this side, and then we have the laundry facility here. Oh, you got a dump station? So if you're just wanting to dump, like there's a little dump station there. Just don't touch the pricklies. Isn't that pretty? And kind of scary looking. Ugh. All right, let's see. Hopefully there's nobody in here. But then we got laundry. Okay, there's nobody in here. So there are 3 washers, 3 dryers. Look at this retro looking laundry dispenser. Laundry bar, 50 cents. That is super cheap. But we got the washers for $2, dryers for $1.50. There's your little coin machine. And I guess people have been overloading the washers. Wow, because I had not seen that. They just put that on there. They got the cutest little decorations in here. Oh, good morning, Granny Prepper and Tim G. Hi. Somebody's drying right now. And they've got these tables. That was a pretty smart idea. They do like the half tables, and they just kind of screw them on the wall. So that's pretty cool. They got the other half right there. They have a sink, another half table, another washer, more little decorations. Super cute. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Eliana. Noodle pear. Yeah, this is my RV park laundry place. And most of the time they have like little baggies here. I don't see any for the dogs that pick up their poo. Let me show you the restroom. See if there's nobody in here. If there's somebody in here, then I'll just skip it, right? But this is the ladies. And we have a code right here. So let me not show you that. Oh, never mind. There's somebody in the shower. I can't show you the restroom. Okay. All right, let's continue walking. So it's a small RV park. It's got like a couple horseshoes that you drive through. And the office is over there. And yeah, there's so many different rigs, you guys. Some dog barking. But people stay here for a day or two, or they stay here for years. Some people have been here for 8+ years. Oh, it's kind of chilly, but the sunshine feels good. There's my shadow. And there's a church right next to us. And the drive-in, I don't know if y'all can see that. That's a drive-in theater right there. It's pretty nice and quiet here. Not a lot of crazy stuff happens. But yeah, it's just dirt, desert, sand. They got some pull-throughs. They even have some mobile homes. A couple mobile homes, but mostly it's just RVs. And look at this, guys. The guy's restroom is on this side. They call this the time machine. You see that? The time machine. Want to go back in time? Look in here. So I guess they have cassette tapes. They even have a little TV. That's pretty cool, huh? A thermos? What the heck? A lantern. An old school radio. It's a little dusty. Oh, here we go. Look. Oh no, did you guys have this phone? I had one similar to that. Wow. That's crazy. All right. But that is a cute little RV, right? Yeah, it is a Winnebago. Cool. All right, y'all. Oh, let's see. What are y'all saying? Last time I went to a drive-in was in the late 90s. Good morning, Tim. Good morning. Yeah, I think, oh man, it might have been the 90s when I went. That's true. It might have been that late because I think my eldest brother, let me flip y'all around. So my eldest brother, the one I'm actually borrowing the RV from, he took us, if I remember right, he took us to a drive-in, which was really cool. I had never been to one. And I'm back to the van. But, oh, it's a little chilly. Oh. Yeah, I couldn't show you the women's restroom because there was somebody in there getting a shower. So obviously I'm not going to show you. But yeah, you guys, I think it probably was in the 90s where my oldest brother took us, and it was cool. You could like listen to it with the radio or something. I don't even remember how old I was. I was pretty younger, I guess. Ooh, let me see what y'all are saying because I couldn't really read. It was in the 30s here this morning. Dang. It's been pretty chilly here too, about the 30s and 40s with that super cold wind. And then we've been having rain almost nonstop for a few days. It finally cleared up and we had a little sprinkle, I think last night or this morning. Let me see. Okay, everybody's saying hi to each other. That's nice. Yeah, there's still the drive-ins over here. I think it's open every day. Don't quote me, but I think it's open every day. And the movie starts at 10 p.m. I guess once everything gets really dark. But I have got to go over there. It's just, oh my God, I just go to sleep early, guys. I just go to sleep early, and I'm getting old. Let me see, Tim. I went there, used a speaker box. Oh yeah, yeah. They would just put it on the side right there, right? Oh, Robin, the last time you went also was in the 90s. Yeah, I think that's when it was like pretty popular. I think that's the only time I've actually went to the drive-in. That might be the only time actually that I went to one, when my brother took me. I'm slacking. Tim G says, hi everyone. Well, hello. All right, y'all. So I am trying, I have not tried it, but I just purchased this. And here lately, I've been doing a lot of buy-in returns, just testing stuff out. But this right here, it's separate. And the Ozark is just like this one here, except this one's bigger. I think it's 32 ounces. Yeah, 32 ounce was like 11 bucks. This one, I got this a while back. I don't know, like $8, $9. I don't remember. I like this size because it's easier to just hold with my hand. This one, I guess if I hold it down here, but I like having the handles. And these were $3 something, but they were on clearance for $1, so I grabbed one. And now I'm like, I won't take the sticker off. I haven't used it yet. I just got it yesterday, but I'm like, do I want this? Do I not want it? So I'll have one for my coffee, my hot drinks, my tea, and then one for my cold drinks. So extra. But 2 is 1, 1 is none, right? So I'll have this for if I go to Panera, or if I go get a cold drink. I don't know. I'm just trying it out. I might even return the cup and just keep the handle. I don't know. I discovered, you guys, let me get a mason jar. I can squeeze a 32 ounce mason jar in here too, if you don't want to buy like the stainless. Let me see. The drive-through was in Rialto, California, where you graduated from high school. Oh, are we reminiscing? I know. It's been a little while, right? Just a few years ago, girl. Hasn't been that long. All right, here's just putting my hand back here, right? I ordered these koozie things. They're like for, you know how you have the can of soda or beer or whatever, and then they put these type of material. Well, I ordered these for my mason jars, and I want to make this my pantry. But just like I said, there's no right or wrong way to do van life, guys. I am just tinkering here, and just a FYI for my homies on here, I have recently planned to do a road trip in March. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, it's super easy. I ordered these on Amazon. They're like a 4-pack for like 13 bucks. But if I'm going to put my oats or my rice or different things and put these inside the van, I don't want them to be clanking together with the glass. So I ordered this, and these things are going to last me forever. But I just do it this way. Oh, the little boy looks like he's lost. Trying to find his RV. He's probably 5-ish years old. He almost ran into my van, guys. He ran back. Anyway, yeah, I thought this was really cool. So if you guys have like the glass and you travel and you want to take glass versus plastic, I know some people are more like, oh, I want glass, I want stainless. Well, this might be a good option for you guys. Oh yeah, and I was going to try this handle right here to show y'all. So the handle now my van life is just having fun with my van and even just enjoying being here, even if I'm just parked and talking to you guys. But look, it fits snugly. Here we go. Snugly, but then it's not as secure because you see a gap right here. So it's not as secure as you would be sliding it in this, because this one widens out towards the top so it holds. This one, you'll have to be a little careful because it can go all the way through and just come off. So you gotta kind of watch it. But it is a little snug. It is a little snug on there. So I can drink from this too. So that's why I'm like, I might return that. I don't know. Gadgets, 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 right? But I love mason jars. I love mason jars, especially because you can drink from them. You can, I think you can even microwave these. I don't know. I think you can. But you can put them in the freezer. You can put them in the fridge. You can drink them. You can eat from them. All that kind of good stuff. I don't know if it'll go through with this. Which table did you keep? Actually, I ended up returning both of them because I was like, you know what? Let me just, I don't need it right now per se. Now I'm like, I just go get that white table. Like I said, I've been buying and returning stuff a little bit more than I would like. But it instead of like just window shopping or shopping and getting that high, I've been getting a few things, trying it out, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go return this. I really don't want it. I just want to try things, but I don't really want it. Let me see. Sue, good morning. Good morning to you. Are you in Cali? Yes, I am currently in California. Currently in California, in the high desert, as they call it here in Barstow. There we go. I don't know. I like it. I just like, do I want to keep it? Do I not? Do I want to keep it? Do I not? When you got a little bit too much time on your hands, sometimes that's what I do. I don't know. But this one, I really like this one. It's just a very small amount. I don't even know how much. 16 ounce, 24 ounce, something like that. Compared to this one's 32 ounce. But I like that you can fit it in the cup holder, so I don't know. It's just a recent thing, so I'm talking about it. But yeah, you guys, I just kind of daydream of what's my next adventure. And I've been buying things for the van, which I have videos coming up about that. And I'm like, I've been buying them from Amazon. I'll go ahead and share. I ordered, and it should be here tomorrow or the next day. I ordered a bed frame, a regular bed frame. It's a full size. But the thing about that is it comes in two pieces that you attach together. So it has one narrow bed frame and another narrow bed frame, metal bed frame, and then you attach them together and it makes a full size. So it's about 25, 26 inches wide each piece, and they're 75 inches long. And that is perfect for my trifold. And it's 14 inches high. So I'm going to try and see if that works in my van, which I think it should, because the cot that I have is, excuse me, is 15 inches high. So that might work out really nicely. I just want the metal bed frame because there's tons of ventilation with that versus the cot, because I've been having like the condensation issues. Let's see, Sue, I'm in Texas. I've always wanted to live in San Diego. Well, you should. You should try it, at least for a little while. There's always a way. There's always a way. If you live in areas like I do, you find alternative ways to live in there, at least for a while. Like for me, I lived in my van, not this one, but a previous one that I had. I lived in San Diego for a few months. I lived in LA for a few months, and I cannot afford the rent. I cannot afford a mortgage there. So my alternative way of living is in a van. It was in a car to start with, and then I quickly upgraded to a van because a car was just no space for me. Like I needed more space. Some people can do it with a car, and that's awesome, but I cannot. That was just too crowded for me. I like to have more gadgets, more things, more comfort. But yeah, why haven't you um I don't know. Have you vacationed? Have you been to Cali? Oh, you probably have if you loved San Diego, so maybe. I don't know. Some people just off what they see, they want to go live there, they want to try it, but most people have probably lived there. So or been there, sorry. I'm assuming you've been to San Diego. It's gorgeous, right? It's gorgeous. The weather's awesome. I liked it. I liked it. I was in Imperial Beach, in Chula Vista, in National City, in San Isidro. I was all like in that range, close to the border. That's where I liked it. It was not as huge as like more closer to downtown San Diego. You still have like more of a smaller city, but still big enough. I mean, there's everything there. You've been many times. You go every year. Okay. To the Moment Walk. Okay. San Diego is too expensive. I lived there for over 45 years. Love it, can't afford it. Susan Komen Walk. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I know, Robin. I know. I can't afford it either, unless it's in a van or a car. That's the only way I could afford it. That's the only way I was able to afford it, is not paying rent. Because even like the rent that I pay here, it's not a lot, but still, like it takes away your fun money. When you got to pay rent, it takes away your fun money. Let me see. Tim G. I can't remember the name that they put under under the mattress so it gets moisture or mold. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. But I've been having issues with that Coleman cot, and it's holding the condensation, the moisture. So I've been having to air that. And yeah, I don't want to be doing that every single day, airing it out, separating, making sure it gets like all that ventilation and it dries out because of my body heat and it being so cold right now. I don't want to deal with that. I figured once it gets hot, it probably won't keep that moisture, but maybe, I don't know. And I recently also got rain guards, window deflectors. I'll be putting that on soon so I can actually crack my windows. Maybe that's another reason too why I've been getting a lot of moisture inside. But no right or wrong way, only trial and error. And then you figure out what works best for you, right? In van life, in life, period. But I'm thinking with these metal bed frames, they're like crisscrossed and they're very narrow bars, so there's plenty of ventilation. Okay, it doesn't. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I've even heard of somebody putting like a wool blanket in between. Maybe that helps. I don't know, but I have not wanted to air it out every single day because I'll check it. Ever since I saw that I had that moisture on my cot, no mold, thank goodness, but it holds the moisture just because of the material it is. So I switched back to the trifold, and it's just on the floor right now. And I'm waiting tomorrow or the next day. I'm waiting for that bed frame. So I got too many dang bed frames. It's not even funny. I have too many. I'm like, it's thank goodness for Amazon, but at the same time, it's like I just want to have it to like where I go to Walmart and I can get an item, try it. I don't like it, go return it. Ugh. Let's see. When my trailer was in El Cajon, it was $1,000 a month. Some places now $1,500. Yes. I've been calling around, and I had called around, and it's just, it is ridiculous. It's at least $1,500 in some places, even over $2,000, closer to $3,000 a month. And then they still want you to pay electric or some utilities. I'm like, heck no, for a dang parking spot. No, thank you. So I figure, well, shoot, you know what? If if I have to pay $1,000, $1,500, $2,500 a month, I might as well get me a like a class B or upgrade my van or something, right? For that kind of money, which I don't have to pay, but that's ridiculous. That's too much. Some places, but yeah, Robin, some places were closer to $3,000. I was like, what? But it was in the LA areas too. The more snazzy LA areas. I'm like, no, I'd rather live in the Prius than pay that. Let's see, Sue. Oh wow, I have I'm not sure what TT and I thought of RV park out there. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're expensive here. I don't know what you want to pay, but in Texas, you can still get it for between $500 and $800 a month for an RV park, but not here. Here, the cheapest, and I think I'm living in the cheapest RV park there is. It's $700 a month. Includes all utilities. Oh, a travel trailer. Okay. Yeah. I think the best of both worlds is either you have your own land to park your travel trailer, tiny house, whatever it may be, and then to travel with like a van or a Class B or some small rig and go where you want to go. Yeah, your space there is $480 a month plus electric. So what does electric cost you out there? Because I know it gets hot, and with that AC, does it get to about $100 a month in electric out there? I think that's what years ago. I think we were paying maybe 480 or 500 for an RV spot. It was a nice, fancier spot in Texas, and it was 500 or under. But the electric was almost $100, and we stayed there for a couple months. Each month was almost $500, and we cranked that AC because it was hot. It was hot. It was summertime. Yeah, your utilities there, they're not included. I know it is included here, and I kind of stay here because I know, like, okay, well, it's $700 here. Utilities are included, but it's like if I go to Texas or I go somewhere else and stay there, the pay is like $8 to $10 for a job. Over here, you're getting $15 to $20 per hour for a job. So comparable, it's like I'd rather just stay here most of the year and work here and then save what I can and then travel with my van and go see Cora, etc., etc. Yeah, it is about $100 a month, right? Okay. I thought so, because that's about what it was This was years ago in Texas. We paid close to $100 each month for just electric. Yeah, there's no right or wrong way to do van life anymore. To do RV life, to do tiny house life, to do house life, I guess. It's just your preference, your budget. People still think that you need 2, 3, 4 incomes to make it, and that might be true in some cases, but there's always alternative ways of living. Yes, Robin, I'm in um, a month to month spot. They had one available. Before we moved here, I was calling all over the place, all over California, trying to find the cheapest one that I can find. And this one was the cheapest comparing. There was one that was like 500 something, almost 600, but then I had to pay a deposit for electric, and then I had to pay my electric every month. So it was going to equal out to be about 700. And out here, it's just a flat 700, and it's just month to month. I pay the 700 up front, and then the owner's like, yeah, you just pay month to month. If you don't have money to pay, then you leave. Like, that's it. We don't do contracts. We don't do this. We don't do that. It's just, if you pay, you stay. If you don't, you leave. That works for me. Let me see, Noodle Pear. There's a new RV parking here, Arizona, where the end, the beginning of, oh, okay, California. You forget the name, but they're charging about $300 a month. Maybe Needles? I don't know, maybe Granny Prepper would know what RV park that is. Huh. Maybe Needles, because I remember Robin mentioning Needles. Maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's still a few that are about $300, sometimes a little bit cheaper, plus your electric, which that's fine. It's still under like $500, right, a month. But sometimes, like, I just want to leave my RV parked somewhere and not have to worry about moving it. But then I have to worry about affording to leave it there and then travel in my van. So I debate that in my head. I'm like, what is the best way to do it for me? What can I afford? Well, and I don't want to leave and get rid of my stuff. I don't want to give away my stuff, I should say, because I have enough for like a small place, home base, plus what I could fit in my van. Like, I want the best of both worlds, guys. I'm gonna make it happen somehow. Yeah, see, Robin says Needles or Fort Mojave. Yeah, I thought somewhere around there maybe. That's pretty cheap, right? But then there's also that LTVA for the $180 for the 7 months. Then you can afford to pay the 500, 700 for the other remainder of the months of the year, right? Maybe, I don't know. When I do get a van, I'm keeping a home base. Yeah. Yep. See, I would be like, well, you can just have your home base with your son. Just keep the address, right? And then occasionally when you need a break and you just want to park it somewhere, you can go and park your RV or have your travel trailer in your son's property. But then I think about the situation I just went through, living with family and not know but hell no, is my opinion. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it just me, myself, and I. I can't put that burden on anybody else. I can't rely on anybody else. It's just whatever I can do, like, that's it. So I won't advise you to park anything there. But it does cross my mind. Am I still building my tiny house? No, that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, no, that went south real quick. So no tiny house. I ended up moving back into my van for a little while and then moved into an RV park. That's why I'm here now. Let me see. Ehrenberg, Arizona. There's a video, that resort. You can park your RV. Some of them are letting you park tiny houses now, which I think is really cool. Instead of having, I don't know if you need to have your tiny house actually registered. Whoa, that's looking weird. I don't know if my phone's messing up, you guys. Sorry about that. Whoa. I don't know if y'all can see what I see. That was glitching. Wow. So some of them are letting you have a tiny house where, like at RV parks, and there's even some that I've seen videos on here where they're like all tiny house parks, which that's pretty cool. But I don't know if they have to be certified and they have to have like the actual plumbing like RVs and all that. So maybe that's like the loophole to that. You have to have it certified like an RV, have the tanks, have all the plumbing and everything like an RV, maybe. But that's pretty cool. It's actually building up, because before you had to hide that tiny house and you couldn't park it anywhere legally at all. Let's see. Sue Garden Pepper says she's in Kingman, Arizona. And Tim G says, wow. Beauregard says, hello, hello. Noodle Pear, that's the RV parking. I couldn't remember the name. Okay. Okay. And then Tim G, yes, we seen it. Good. It looks like a nice little city. I've been there, through there, met up with Granny Prepper. It was really nice. I stayed at that McDonald's parking and the Flying J. I think it's the Flying J. I slept there overnight. I don't get as nervous now parking somewhere. But boy, at first, whew, I couldn't sleep. I got too nervous. I felt like people were gonna come knocking at my door telling me to leave. I don't really have the fear of people breaking in. It's more of, you gotta get out of here. You can't park here. There's no overnight parking, or the cops coming. Like that. That was more of like a little bit of an anxiety. And then where do I park? Where is it safe to park? I don't know. Now it's like I'm used to a bunch more different things. I just have to be somewhere early enough where there's sunshine, daylight, and then I just kind of drive around and scope out the neighborhood, scope out the truck stops and different areas to see where I can park legally-ish and just sleep there for the night. This is Beauregard. Hello from Boston. And by the way, LOL. Well, hello. Let's see, Jack Bennett. Okay, we know what you like to do. That's gross. Let's see, Granny Prepper. California is anti-overnighters. Yes, anti just about everything, unfortunately. So there's not a lot of truck stops here. There's not a lot of parking, period. That's why you have to go and park where there's a ton of apartment complexes, and then you have to fight for a parking spot. You have to get there early enough, or you have to know like the actual area to know where to park. Like you have to get to know the areas, otherwise forget it. Yeah, in San Diego, that's why I like the areas I mentioned was the San Isidro, Chula Vista, Imperial Beach, National City, like all within those little areas. I'm very familiar with them. well, pretty familiar with them. And I know where to park in those areas when I'm there. But it's basically like neighborhoods, near churches, near apartments. You just have to scope the area. Let's see, you're doing great. I've been watching you since you started. I admire your budget skills. Well, thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. I try because I'm like they say, if not now, then when? I want to try all these different things and I want to do it on my budget. So I try to figure, like, how can I do it? How can I do it? And it just, like, it comes down to house hacking, to living in a vehicle for a while. Even if I just do it for a few weeks, a few months, I go experience it. Especially now, my kid's grown. She's about to have her own kid. She's out the house. She's living her life. So I'm like, if I don't do what I want to do now and experience what I want to experience now, my way, on my budget, somehow figuring things out, then when the heck am I going to do it? Because I know our bodies wear out and we get older, and I'm not 20, I'm in my 40s, and I could tell a difference in that. So if, years go by super fast, if not now, then when? So, every year is different. Sometimes every month is different what I want to do. I go back and forth of different things, that how I want to live my van life my way. Which some people, at first I was like, that's not how you do van life, you just got to go hardcore, just live in your van, no storage unit, like that's it, you're just living in your van and whatever you have in there, like that is it. And man, that's cheating. I felt like it was cheating the van life. I felt like it was cheating. If you have a storage unit, you're cheating. You're not living the van life. If you go to RV parks and, take a break from living like a sardine in your car, that's cheating. That's cheating. That's not car life. That's not van life. If you get a motel room, that's cheating. That's cheating. That's not the van life. That's what was in my head, you guys. That's what was in my head at first. It was crazy. It really was. Super hardcore, like this is how van life is. And no, it's not. It's not. I was just that person. Oh my god. I've kind of toned it way down. Now I'm like, shoot, if you want to live in your van for one day every year, you're living the van life. Who cares? Live it your way. Do whatever you want. However you want. Who cares? Let me see. Granny Prepper says, at least in San Diego. Beauregard says, have you tried New Mexico? No, I have not actually. I've been through mainly I-40, so all those states and cities through there. I've stopped and I've done like truck stops, sleeping overnight, that kind of tried it, but to stay there for a while, no. But it's gorgeous. It really is. I've even seen some, I don't know if it's New Mexico, or I want to say it's New Mexico. I've seen signs that you can stay at these RV parks, full hookups, for $18 a day, a night, whatever it is. I mean, dang, that's affordable. That's cheap. And they're near casinos. They've got gas stations. Most of them have some kind of dining, whether it be McDonald's or whatever nearby. And one of them I even saw, I can't remember the names of these RV parks, but it's off the 40. You'll see them. And some of them, like I said, they have the casinos. Some of them even had a grocery store. So it's like a one-stop shop. Everything is there. I thought, ooh, I want to try that. I want to try it for like a month or two, live there for 18 bucks a day. That'd be nice. Let's see. Granny Prepper says, I'm not familiar with South Bay. Beauregard says, I have a storage unit. Noodle Pear says, do what you prefer and is comfortable for you. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly true. I was so black and white about my thoughts, my feelings. And there's such a gray area in between. There really is. Now, um, Beauregard, I agree with the storage unit for a while, temporary, because like I feel, and it's still more affordable than rent. Obviously, if you're gonna pay like a average of $100 a month to store your extra stuff, it's still more affordable than paying rent, and you don't have to have your van or your car jam packed with a ton of crap. I see the method to the madness, and I agree with storage units now. I'm not like that crazy anymore. I agree. I agree. If I were to go full time in my minivan again, then I would definitely have a storage unit. I'm with that. I'm with that 100%. Because there's still things that I would use daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly that I would like to use, that I would like to keep, but I just don't want to store, cram it in my minivan. And like there's no point. If I'm going to pay an extra $100 to have all my gadgets with me that I can exchange out, and like maybe one week I want to have my microwave in here, and another week I want to have my toaster oven in here. And I don't want to have my toaster oven, my microwave, my instant pot, my yada yada, my new wave induction cooktop. I mean, like, I have different things. I don't want to have them all in here at the same time. I want to be able to, this time I'm feeling more like having pizza. And then the next time I want TV dinners. And then the next week I want to cook my own stuff. So I see the point of spending like 40, 60, 80, $100 a month in having that storage unit. I can see it now, and where it's beneficial. But then on the flip side, I don't want to have a storage unit just to store things that I might can use, that I may use once a year. Like, that's not enough use for me and enough purpose for me to keep a storage unit for me. Like, I could purchase that item or borrow it or find it at a thrift store temporarily for way cheaper than I'm paying for a storage unit. Like, for that situation, I would not have a storage unit. But for just making more space in my van and keeping the things that I would be using at least once a month, a couple times a month, a few times a month, then I could see the point to having the storage unit. But other than that, I wouldn't keep stuff that I'm not going to be using. Let's see. Sue says, Deming is a great little town, nice restaurants, one RV park, $285 a month plus electric, has Walmart and grocery store. Oh, that sounds nice. Where's Deming? Huh. That sounds really nice. I like very small cities, very small, I was going to say towns, but no, not towns. I like small cities because they have a few restaurants. They still have the chain restaurants. They have the Walmart. They have the dollar store. Like, I want something small but big enough to have those kind of chain places. Like, those would be my ideal places. If they were a little bit bigger, then that's fine too. But at least I need a Walmart. I would love a Planet Fitness, Walmart. What else? And then of course they have parks, they have libraries. That's even in small towns they have that. But definitely it would have to have a minimum of Walmart, Planet Fitness. Yeah, I think those two. Those two would be like my minimum size small cities. And let's see, Beauregard. Yes, at my age 65, I have things from my life, memories of my parents and childhood. Yeah, yeah. See, like I would have to downsize, and it's hard. It's hard when it's those mementos. It's really hard. Keep it like in a small tote, a small box, downsize to that. And I can't keep huge furniture. I can't keep all these different things handed down from generation to generation. Like I can't keep all that. I would have to have like small little reminders, mementos about that. Let's see, Tara. Hello, Dia, and everyone. Happy Sunday. Well, hi, Tara. Happy Sunday to you too. It's a beautiful sunny day. See, Sue, it's 2 hours north of West El Paso. Oh, okay. You know, I thought about having a home base, some land somewhere around there, like the El Paso, the western, southwestern side of Texas, like that. That would be really nice. So I know it's more lenient in those areas, and live there part of the year. That would be kind of cool too. And Tara says, hello, Sue. Sue says, hi, Tara. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much I want to do, but I need to pace myself. I need to pace myself and figure out my bills and when I can save. Before I was more nervous. I was like, oh my God, I can't just go up and go somewhere, and like, how am I going to make money? How am I going to work? How am I going to, and then, you know, after time and experience and all that, I'm like, bye. You can go get a cashier job anywhere. You can't even, like, for me, I could not do it, but for a person that doesn't have like really bad seasonal allergies, just carry a dang push mower and a little gas tank. Go make your money. Go make your little side hustle, little cash money. And there you go. You don't even have to go get a regular part-time job or a full-time job anywhere. You don't have to worry about that. Go through these little neighborhoods and ask, hey, you want me to mow your yard? $20, $40, whatever, cash money, 30 minutes. There you go. You got $20. You got $40. You got $60. I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. But like, I just picture, if I was a man, what would I do wanting to live the more nomadic lifestyle? In my head, like, what would my male version of me, what would I do in a perfect world? I would probably have a full-size van, and then I would say like a Class B Sprinter type of van, RV van, but reality, they don't build them as nice as you can build them, or exactly the layout that you want. So I would just go with like a full-size van, and I would have a little cargo trailer in the back. And I would be the type, in my head, right? I would be the type to like fix things, tinker with things. Maybe I can be a handyman / lawn mowing person, man, whatever, because I'm a man, right? In my head, in this situation, this scenario. Like, what would I do if I was a man? I think I would do that. I would travel wherever I wanted to go, and then work spring, summer, and fall, mowing or tinkering, doing like handiwork, and then take off all winter and go wherever I wanted to go. Maybe in my head, like, that's what I would be, what I would do if I was a nomadic man. I don't know. There's an idea. You get cash money. But as a woman, it's a little bit different. What I would do is go get like a cashier job, or go work here in Cali for like 6 months, save as much money as I can, and then live the other 6 months out of my savings, and then do it all over again the next year. As a woman, that's what I would do. As a man, it would be a little bit different. I don't know. I've thought about this a few times, guys. Let's see. Tara, just hit that like button. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Knittle Pair. I used to live in Westway, Texas. It was very small and fun. I like the small little city, small town environment. It's just more laid back in a way. In a way, it's got its drama just like anywhere else, but it is. I like knowing where things are. I like going to the little cafes and having breakfast. That's my usual go-to brunch, breakfast. Have my coffee and It's cheaper, but then, you know, you can go more often because it's cheaper. And you get to know the people. And I just like the atmosphere of like the smaller city. Let's see. Sue says at Noodle Pear, where is Westway? And Noodle Pear says, on the other side of El Paso only, Paso's only mountain near Canutillo, Texas, and Anthony, Texas, or Anthony, New Mexico. I was about 8 years old. Yeah, all those areas I thought like around El Paso, because El Paso has everything. It's a big city. So I'm like, I could live somewhere around El Paso. I'm like, or like home base El Paso. But now with my kiddo, about to have a kiddo, I want to be closer to her most of the year. So I'll have to look for the Dallas Fort Worth area for me. So from a very small village, but here in Michigan. Oh, okay. So Tara, you're in a small village. I like those. I like those like more quaint little. I picture the Hallmark Channel, Hallmark movies. More like the mountain, little towns, little cafes. I cannot drive in the snow and ice. Like, forget it. I'll be home cooped up, but I just like it. It's so beautiful. The mountains and the trees and coffee and the scenery. I love it. I love that. If I had another place to live, it would be somewhere in the mountains like that. But my first go-to is more city, Southern Cali, just because of the weather. More year-round, it's like more nicer climate. Plus, I have family nearby. But the second place that I would opt to live would be like more of the mountain towns, more mountain. I think it's gorgeous. Let's see, Noodle Pear says we would cross the mountain to go to the mall. Now there must be a mall in Mesa, Texas near Westway. Oh, there probably is. It's probably grown quite a bit. Lots of places have grown so much. And Sue says Deming is also 1 hour south of La Cruces, which is a wonderful town and has everything. Okay. Yeah, like if you're, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour to a nice big city or like metroplex, that is even far enough and close enough for me. Kingman is about 35,000 people. I think Barstow is like 23,000 people. So dang, Kingman is bigger than here. Wow. Or more populated than here. I don't know, bigger, but yeah. Yeah, I saw a sign yesterday. I took my mom to a thrift store, and I'll see like when you go into the actual city of Barstow, you know, they have those signs. And I think it said like 23,000 population. Beverly, hi sissy. Oh, you caught my live, yay. Everybody say hey. Say hey to my sissy. That's my sister, Beverly. She's in New York. Northern, Western New York. A little small area. I think you have to drive a little bit to get to the Walmart. Tara says, hello, Beverly. And Beverly says, late to the party. Girl, you always fashionably late to the party. But you're here. Noodle Pear says, hi, Beverly. My sissy's always late to the party. Yeah, so let's see. Granny Prepper, Kingman exploded in 2020. It was less than 30,000 people. Wow. That's a lot. 5,000 people in like the past the past few years. Yeah, that's a big difference. Hmm. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, supposedly this town used to be booming many, many years ago, and now it's kind of died down. Oh, Beverly. I'm always late, but I show up. And Beverly says, hi, everyone. And Tara says, hello, Granny Prepper. Yeah. Yeah, supposedly this was like a booming town. And what's crazy is I see a lot of buildings that don't have any kind of stores, any businesses, but yet they're building new businesses. Like instead of maybe it's easier to build a new business and make it however you want inside versus remodeling what's already there. I don't know. But there's a lot of buildings that are vacant, no businesses, they went out of business or moved or whatever, what have you, maybe from COVID, but they're starting to build a bunch of new buildings and making new businesses. Like that's always like boggled my mind. Let's see. Tara says fashionably late. Yeah. Granny Prepper says hello, Tara. Yeah, you guys. Oh man, I don't know. It's like so many options, so little time, so little money. Maybe that's what it really is, right? So little money. Um, I don't know. Right now, I'm torn between um, kind of staying here. What I need to do is stay here for a little while, save up, and kind of help my mom out a little bit. That's more where like I feel like I need to help my mom out and figure out what my next move is because she can't afford to have her own place. The like I would have to help her with the rent if she wants to stay here, and then I move somewhere else or I move closer to Cora. She might come with me, she might stay here, I don't know. It's just gonna depend on her, but like I want to be able to have a little cushion and then go find a job and then kind of help her out because obviously on social security slash disability you can't afford a regular apartment, so she would have to either find a room to rent or stay at an RV park, and then I'll give her the difference, you know, what I have been paying to stay here and kind of help her out so she can have an actual place. But yeah, you guys, I'm almost to the point where I'm gonna be going out and about with my van. And shoot, I might just even make this RV park and my mom, wherever she's staying, if she decides to stay at this RV park in this RV, like that my home base, and then I just go travel and do whatever, and then I just come back here every once in a while. That might be an option too. Let's see, Beverly says about 24,000 people here. Oh, you're about like what we are here in Barstow. You don't know if that includes military or not? Probably not. Probably not. Let's see, Tara says, it's terrible how seniors are being priced out of living. It really is. It really is. It's sad. It really is. Even when I'm like, for instance, my mom, um, she doesn't get like the, like a huge social security thing. It's more disability. So they only get, I think, a little bit over like 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, something like that. I think is around what people get with the disability here in California. But even people that actually work the 30 plus years, whatever, and have a higher pension and social security or whatever, they might get closer to 2,000, but that's still not enough to pay rent. A regular apartment is going to cost you almost that much, plus your insurance, plus your food, plus your medical and your co-pays and all that kind of stuff. Like, they really are priced out. Like, they can't afford it. Says Sue, that would be great if your mom would be happy in the RV park. Yeah, it would be, but see, her thing is she likes to be out and about, which that's fine. Whoa, my phone's glitching again. But she does not have a driver's license. She was taken, she had her driver's license taken a gazillion years ago because of her medical issues. So that's unfortunate. Otherwise, I think she would be living the van life and we would be like caravanning. I was going to say tailgating. We would be caravanning together. Whoa. It's super glitchy. Yeah, she says, man, if I actually like, if I had a driver's license, then I would already probably had a van like you, and I would have been driving all over the place and not have to worry about paying rent. Like, I would be living more free and more like whatever, wherever I wanted to go. She's mentioned that to me a few times. And I feel horrible because like that is such a huge difference in like just life period. When you're able to drive, you're able to even like pull a little travel trailer and live more comfortable. And even if you don't pay rent, even if you stay like at the LTVA for a fraction of rent, you know, you're still able to. And she would have her monthly social security disability thing, and you know, she could live very comfortably, but she doesn't have a vehicle, she doesn't have a driver's license, so like it's even more limited. She's limited to renting a room or sharing the rent payment here at the RV lot with me. Like, she is extremely limited to something like that. Let me see. Granny Prepper says Social Security and Social Security disability is the same amount of money. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not sure how exactly that is, but I think she gets here in Cali, it's over $1,000. When she's been in Texas, it went down to like 8 something or 9 something. So they take a couple $100 off of it because of the price of living in Texas versus here. How old is my mom? She is 72, I want to say. She was born in 1952. So yeah, she's gonna be 72 in September. But yeah, she would definitely would be caravanning with me and Cora in her own van, and I would like help her set it up and everything. But she has no driver's license, so yeah, she'll be 72. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like an extreme limitation. That's why I'm like, man, I'm so grateful to have a driver's license, to have as good a health as I am, and to be able to have a vehicle, a van, especially because I don't want to be in that situation. Whenever we were living in LA and San Diego, you see so many tents, so many homeless people. They might have a driver's license, but they don't have a vehicle to stay in. A lot of people don't. Some people do. But yeah, she's the same age as you. I thought she was. I thought she was the same. But yeah, that's a huge limitation for her, not having a driver's license. I can only imagine, like, because she's still here in her brain. She's still here enough, like, you know, where if she did have her driver's license, she would be out and about enjoying her life. But because I think it's because she had epilepsy, so with seizures, and it's controlled now. But I mean, still with that, they took away her license a gazillion years ago. But that's why she doesn't have a license. So she's like very limited on what she can and can't do, unfortunately. So I think my mom will be okay in Vegas. There's a new building still under construction that will be affordable for seniors that have shuttles to their appointments. I will look for the name. I'm not sure. I think she has kind of, sort of, almost an anxiety where if she's in her comfort zone in areas that she's lived in before, she doesn't mind living there by herself. If she has public transportation, she can get around. She she knows the area. She's familiar with it, so she's fine. But like in new places, like for her moving to Vegas, probably she wouldn't do it. If she doesn't know anybody there, I don't think I would move to Vegas. I would move, like I said, closer to Cora, at least part of the year. So, yeah, it's crossed our minds to look for something in Texas, but I'm just like, oh, I don't want to suffer with my allergies. That's why I would like to just stay there, part of fall, winter, and part of spring, and then come back to the West Coast for a while. Cindy, hi. Cindy says, hi, Dia. Hi, everyone. Hi, Cindy. But yeah, that's a huge, huge limitation. And the seniors are getting like priced out, like you said. They're definitely getting priced out. And it's, I mean, even if you get $900 to $1,100, $1,200, by the time you pay your RV spot, if you have RV insurance or not, your car insurance, your gas, your food, I mean, that's already like $1,000 there. Your medical copays, medical prescription copays, like all that kind of stuff. Like you have to really penny pinch and find food banks and find free ways of doing it, and like be super cheap with everything, very frugal. Like there's no way you can really afford it. Cindy. Granny Prepper says, hi, Cindy. Tara says, hi, Cindy. Noodle Pear says, hi, Cindy. Sue says, hi, Cindy. And Cindy says, hi from the state line of California in Yuma. Oh, you're getting closer. You're getting closer to Cali. Are you on your way back to your home base? Cindy says, hi, 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 hi. Okay. Subra, I'm going to call you Subra. Says, hi. Cindy says, almost. Oh my God, almost. Yeah, you're almost back to your home base. Cool beans. I bet you're ready. You're ready to see your grandbaby and your daughter and your son, right? I know. Oh my goodness. I hope you had a good time, Cindy. It seemed like it in your videos, but then you got the vid, right? You got the vid. And Subra says, you look lovely. Well, thank you. Thank you. I hope you're feeling better, Cindy. Oh, Missy has been calling you daily. Aw, that's so sweet. She misses you for sure. Aw. I know. I call Cora or she calls me or we text daily. I know I missed her like crazy. Yeah, Granny Prepper, you just described what I go through every month. Penny pinching all the time. It sucks, right? It really sucks. Tim, yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. Yeah, it's crazy. Like you barely make it. It's crazy and it's sad at the same time that a lot of the seniors, they do, even if you retire, you can't retire. You still have to have a part-time job or a side hustle. Like Tim still goes at it and has like side hustle after side hustle. I think because he enjoys it, but But still, like you got to do something. It's sad. Subra says, "How are you today?" I'm well, thank you. I'm enjoying the sunshine because it's been chilly. It's been cold. Cindy says, "Hey Tim," and Tim says, "DoorDash sucks today." That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I think because of the football game, or football's supposed to be going on, so maybe everybody's just at home and they're like cooking their own wings or chips and dips or something. I don't know. Tara says, "Hello, Mobang." Hello, Tim. Granny says, "Sorry, Tim, we forgot about you." Mobang says, "Cindy." That's Cindy. I'm not gonna hustle. I know, I barely want to work. What I do work. I don't have that energy. I would need like double the amount of caffeine to have more energy. Yeah, Beverly says everyone's making their own appetizers and stuff today. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. One order to do grocery. No thanks. Oh, I never wanted to do the groceries. I rarely I tried doing like the Walgreens, the CVS. I tried that a few times and then I was like, I'm good. I'm good. Nope. Decline, decline, decline. No, thank you. Let me see. Oh, Cindy says I'll do the hustle. The dance, not the job hustle. Forget that. You're gonna do the dance move, the hustle. Let me see. Crystal, hey Crystal, how are you? Yeah, you caught the live stream. Say Granny Prepper. The game starts at 4:30. Okay. Mobang. Tim says everybody's at the grocery store. Yeah, that's probably true. Everybody is at the grocery store. They're shopping for their own stuff. They're going to all these parties where there's gonna be tons of food. Crystal says, "Hi everyone." Tara says, "Crystal, hi." Mobang says, "Crystal." Yeah, everybody's saying hi to Crystal. Says, "I'm heading to Bullhead City to my sons to watch the game." Oh, that's fun. Y'all having a cookout, a potluck. I feel like some chips and dips now that we're talking about the football game. I don't really watch football. I don't really watch any sports, but I could go for those appetizers. I'm getting hungry. All I had is coffee, and it's about that time to eat. Let's see. Noodle Pear says, "I use Postmates for delivery. They also deliver items from Home Depot and other places like 7-Eleven. Oh, I did not know that. That's cool. Wow. Okay. I know with DoorDash, I used to get like the CVS, the Walmart, PetSmart, yeah, I did say Walmart. Those were like the main ones that I would get pop up on my phone to go shopping for people. But I didn't really like to do that. I didn't know like Postmates, okay. They even do Home Depot and 7-Eleven. Wow. Mobang says, "Dang, chips and salsa." They're taking all your business right now. All the chips and salsa. Doris has a little emoji. That's cute. Tara, "Ribs and baked potatoes for supper for us." Ooh, that sounds yummy. Crystal says, "I don't watch football either." I don't know. I'm not into sports. Growing up, my dad would watch soccer and he would watch boxing, and I would watch some of that if I was hanging around where he was. And we would watch wrestling. I would watch ice skating just because of the performance. It was really cool. Sometimes the gymnastic one because they do all kinds of flips and stuff, but like that was just more on occasion. I really wouldn't watch a lot of sports otherwise. I would be watching the MTV, the Road Rules, the whatever movies popped up on there and listening to my radio or the park or go outside and play or whatever. Cindy, Fritos and bean dip. Oh my God, that sounds good. Granny Prepper says he's smoking pulled pork and other stuff. Ah, oh, I'm starting to drool, you guys. I'm starting to drool. I'm getting hungry. Oh, you were told to bring yourself. Well, even better, even better. Bring yourself and bring some Tupperware and bring like a empty cup and fill it up, girl. Shoot, yeah. I'm like, I'll be there in about this time. I'll see you soon, son. That's cool. I hope you have a good time. Sue says, "Oh, Tara, I wanna go to your house." Yeah, I think we're all going to Tara's house. Yum. Oh my gosh. Pulled pork sounds dang good right now too. Postmates also works with DoorDash and Uber delivery. Oh, when they don't have. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why we get those kind of like convenience store grocery shopping, because it's like the extras. Tim says I can bring myself too. Yeah. I'll bring myself too, and my Tupperware and my Ziploc containers for leftovers. Oh, Tara says all are welcome. Well, thank you, Tara. Oh my gosh, Cindy says I can bring myself too. We're all inviting our own selves. We are headed to Tara's. Oh my gosh. Crystal says, okay, now I'm getting hungry. I haven't had my meal for the day yet. Oh my goodness. So Crystal, are you doing like the one meal a day? I think they called it the OMAD for one meal a day, something, I don't know, I used to do the intermittent fasting. Now it's just, when my body gets hungry, it's more like a brunch lunch, and then I try to eat dinner early and then just kind of snack healthy-ish in between. So it's just if I'm hungry, I'm not a late eater. I can't really eat too late because my stomach feels just so bloated and so full. Like I don't really eat too late. Let me see, where am I at? Granny Prepper says, you know it. Mobang. Now if you have the right ingredients, I might whip up some egg rolls. Oh my gosh. Y'all are torturing me right now. I'm so hungry. Let's see. I use the Ziploc system for leftovers too. And never get, oh yeah, because you never get your containers back. Maybe you need to save back the margarine tubs and the cottage cheese tubs and the what do you call them, the yogurt tubs, or just make sure to let people know, bring your own container for leftovers, because I have nothing. I have none. You're not allowed to take mine. Yeah, that's true, they don't return them. Sue says, that's what I love about living in San Antonio. We had cookouts and everyone came over. Oh, how fun. Crystal says, yeah, I'm one meal and a few snacks intermittent, but not planned a set time. Okay. Yeah, for me, it was more between like 10 a.m. and noon when I first started, and then about 5 to 6 p.m. was like my cutoff. So I would have my couple meals or snacks or whatever, however I felt to eat between those times. And you do lose quite a bit. Let's see. Cindy says, you need me there to help. We'll be your taste testers. See how the egg rolls came out, Tim. Cindy is the best wrapper and fryer. Oh, yes. She cooked me, wasn't it quesadillas? I think Cindy cooked me some quesadillas and they were delicious when I went to see her. Oh my God. She is a good wrapper and fryer. Yep. Sue says we should have a meetup and Tim can cook egg rolls. We'll volunteer Tim to feed us. We should. We should have us a meetup. Um, Noodle pear. I would go to. I have meatball soup and vegetables from yesterday. Carbon monoxide went off yesterday. Gas is closed today until the gas leak is fixed. Oh no! Dang. That's scary. Crack all your windows. Tara says Mobang, delicious. Intend to attempt to make egg roll soon. I've been watching videos on how. Ooh. Yummy, yummy. We made some caldo de res, so I'm gonna be heating some of that, reheating. Made that yesterday, so I will be heating that up. Oh, Tim, always so mysterious. He says, oh, Tara, I have a secret ingredient. Ooh. Everybody guess what Tim's secret ingredient is. Oh, he just told us. Never mind. Tara says, I promise I won't tell anyone, Mobang. 2 teaspoons of fish sauce. But shh, don't tell anybody. And Tara says, I will remember that. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I need caldo, yum. I know. That's what I'm about to go reheat that after this live. I will. I will eat. So yummy. Oh man. 2 teaspoons of fish sauce. Which kind of reminds me, one of my grandmas, when she was alive, I would watch how she would cook. She would squirt all kinds of different ingredients, sauces, seasonings, everything. I tried to copy her one time and I went overboard on the vinegar. Oh, it tasted so disgusting. I did not know how to cook anything. But whenever she cooked, it was to drool for. I swear she would squirt like mustard, ketchup, splash of vinegar and other kind of seasonings and this and that. And I don't know what she would do. She would make magic. She would make magic and it would be delicious. And I try to be like, oh, okay, let me try. It was disgusting. I didn't know how to do it. I should have just asked her to train me, but it never dawned on me. As a young kid, as a teenager, I didn't ask her, can you show me how to cook? Let me see. I could go for some albondigas. Ooh, I think that's one of my mom's go-tos. She likes albondigas. She likes the all those caldos. Yeah, she's been on an instant pot caldo kick. She says, I love how those pressure cookers cook the meat. So she'll cut up the meat, whatever she wants to put in there, chop up some veggies, plop it all in there, and then she's learned not to put too much water in the pressure cookers. I tell her you only need like a cup or two maximum of water because it just retains all that moisture, all that stuff, and then like you'll have enough broth, enough liquid. So she's learning how to use that and she loves it. She's been cooking soups galore. And Tim says, Cindy, my ingredients at Ironwood meetup. One major ingredient though, made with love. That makes a huge difference. It really does. It really does. I think that's the secret ingredient, Tim. Noodle Pear says meatball soup is less expensive. Love caldo de res too. It really is. Yeah, because of the ground beef versus like the big chunk of meat. Cindy, does she make them with the size of? She makes them small. She makes I don't know, like you would buy the frozen meatballs, you know, that kind of size, about a golf ball or smaller maybe. She doesn't make them too big. I'm hungry with all the food talk. Me too. I've been hungry. I've been hungry for a while. My stomach's like, oh, feed me, woman, feed me. It always comes down to coffee and food. It doesn't matter what the live is about. I guess we're on here so long that then we get hungry, right? Let's see. Grandma made them huge. Oh, your grandma made them huge? Oh, I can imagine. Now, my mom makes them small. I think I would even make them even smaller than her, just like bite size. I would put in my spoon just enough of a little meatball with like some other veggies and like scoop it all. I want all the different flavors in like one spoonful every time. One meatball in the rest soup. I would have to cut it into like a million tiny little pieces and spread them out. Otherwise, I would just like grab it and eat the meatball. What the fuck is the best? Is the best Vietnamese soup. It is yummy, Tim. It really is. That and the egg rolls. And then that sandwich. I love the sandwich. The Vietnamese sandwich. Oh my God. And Little Pear says, yes, Sue, it's homemade, almost like meatloaf without the bell peppers. Cindy says, I'll pick it up like an apple. Oh, I can imagine. I would have. I would like, oh. And then I want another meatball. Well, sorry. And drink your broth. Little Pear. That sounds yummy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. I gotta let you go because I am so hungry. I am so hungry. This is... Oh my gosh. My specialty is pozole. Oh Lord. Yum. Yum. I do. Oh Lordy. It doesn't discriminate when it comes to food. Pozole. Oh. Yummy, yummy. All right, y'all. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for spending some time with me on this beautiful Sunday. Hopefully your Sunday is awesome too. If you guys watch sports, go watch the football game and go eat and snack and have a good time with your friends, your family, your pets, whoever. Yeah, bye everybody. It's nice having you guys on here and chatting it up because now y'all made me hungry. Oh my gosh, yes. The right broth and a ton of veggies is like the best with a sprinkle of meat. That's how I like it. I don't like too much meat, but I do like it. Yeah, happy Sunday. See y'all later. Bye, guys.